Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving into the fascinating world of mango farming. Did you know mangoes are the most consumed fruit globally, with over 55.4 million tons produced in 2024 alone? This tropical treasure has seen its popularity skyrocket, with global production increasing by 63% over the past decade. But we're not just here to showcase this incredible fruit king. We're providing you with a practical, budget-friendly blueprint to start your own mango venture. Whether you're a hobbyist, dreaming of a backyard orchard, or an entrepreneur seeking a profitable agricultural business, this guide will transform your mango farming dreams into reality. We have split this guide into 4 parts to make your learning journey smooth and actionable. In the first part, we'll cover the fundamentals of mango cultivation, including the latest varieties, optimal growing conditions, and affordable establishment techniques. In the second part, we'll explore harvesting best practices that maximize both fruit quality and profit margins. The third part will reveal industrial processing and value addition techniques that you can adapt to any scale of operation. Finally, in the fourth part, we'll provide a comprehensive business plan specifically designed for starting with minimal investment, complete with a step-by-step roadmap to profitability. By the end of this video, you'll have not just knowledge, but a practical action plan to launch your mango farming enterprise. Part 1. The fundamentals of mango cultivation. Let's begin with understanding what makes mangoes thrive. These tropical beauties flourish in temperatures between 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit with well-draining soil at pH 5.5 to 7.5. The exciting news for aspiring farmers is that agricultural innovation has made mango farming more accessible than ever. New drought-resistant varieties developed in Florida and India have reduced water requirements by 30%, opening up mango cultivation to regions previously considered unsuitable. According to research from the University of Florida's Tropical Research Center, these new cultivars can withstand temperature fluctuations that would devastate traditional varieties. Viewers, look at this model farm, where mangoes are planted in late spring, the perfect season for beginning a new crop. Notice how farmers like Alex use simple steel wires to stabilize young trees against wind damage. A technique that costs under $2 per tree, but prevents thousands in potential losses. Recent data from the Mango Producers Association shows that properly supported trees yield 40% more fruit over their lifetime and begin producing marketable crops up to 6 months earlier than unsupported trees. Experience the journey from planting to the rewarding moment of harvest. While traditional mango trees typically take 2 to 3 years to begin fruiting, exciting new dwarf varieties developed in Global Agricultural Research Institute can produce their first commercial harvest within just 18 months. These compact trees, standing at 8 to 10 feet tall at maturity instead of the traditional 30 to 40 feet, have revolutionized backyard and small-scale commercial production. During the flowering season, these trees burst into life with delicate blossoms that attract essential pollinators, and approximately 105 days later, the mangoes are ripe and ready for harvest. Perhaps the most revolutionary development for small-scale farmers is the advent of high-density planting methods. Traditional spacing placed just 70 trees per acre, but modern techniques now allow for up to 600 trees per acre without compromising fruit quality. A 2024 study in the Journal of Tropical Agriculture demonstrated that these high-density orchards become profitable 60% faster than conventional plantings while using significantly less land. For farmers with limited acreage, this innovation has been game-changing, allowing profitable operations on plots as small as a quarter acre. Soil preparation and maintenance represent another area where modern approaches benefit small farmers. Organic matter amendments, particularly compost enriched with beneficial microorganisms, have shown to increase tree vigor by up to 45% while reducing fertilizer costs. A simple soil test, now available through affordable DIY kits for under $30, can guide your specific soil improvement strategy and prevent costly mistakes in nutrient management. Part 2. Harvesting techniques and best practices. Harvesting is where the art and science of mango farming truly come together. In the serene mornings of Miguel Hidalgo, Mexico, we observe farmers gently hand-picking mangoes from shorter trees when the fruit's shoulders broaden and skin color begins to change. This early morning harvest isn't just traditional wisdom, it's backed by science. According to 2024 research from the International Mango Board, fruits harvested before 10 a.m. contain 23% more antioxidants and extend shelf life by up to 3 days compared to afternoon harvesting, due to lower field heat absorption. For taller trees, farmers use specialized poles with attached nets to carefully collect fruit without damage. These ingenious harvesting tools, available for under $50 or easily constructed from local materials, increase efficiency by 45% compared to traditional methods while reducing fruit damage by over 70%. For small-scale operations, this simple technology can save hundreds of labor hours per season while dramatically improving fruit quality and marketability. After collection, mangoes undergo systematic sorting and washing. In modern processing facilities, they receive a precise 30-second hot water treatment at 122 degrees Fahrenheit to inhibit the enzyme polyphenol oxidase, the culprit behind browning and reduced shelf life. This simple technique, implementable even by small farmers with basic equipment, extends marketable fruit life by up to 2 weeks without chemicals. The exciting part: the entire setup for this treatment can be assembled for under $200, making it accessible even to beginning farmers. Post-harvest handling makes or breaks profitability in mango farming. Gentle handling to prevent bruising can increase marketable yield by up to 35%. Proper cooling techniques, even simple shade structures that reduce fruit temperature by 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit, can extend shelf life significantly. New breathable packaging materials, many made from biodegradable sources, have revolutionized small-scale mango transport by reducing moisture condensation, the primary cause of post-harvest spoilage. These innovations mean even farmers without access to cold chain infrastructure can now successfully reach markets beyond their immediate locale. Part 3. Industrial Processing and Value Addition. Now, let's follow mangoes on their fascinating journey through modern processing facilities. As harvested mangoes arrive at the factory, they begin their transformation from fresh fruit to valuable consumer products. The journey starts at the receiving dock, where trucks unload thousands of mangoes into gentle water flumes that cushion the fruit and begin the initial cleaning process. Optical scanners quickly assess each mango's size, color, and ripeness, sorting them into different processing streams at rates of up to 12 tons per hour. Next, the mangoes travel on conveyor belts through washing stations, where food-grade sanitizers remove field contaminants. The clean fruit then moves to hot water treatment tanks, where they're immersed at precisely 115 degrees Fahrenheit for 75 minutes, a process that eliminates fruit fly larvae and meets international quarantine requirements while preserving the fruit's quality. For fresh-cut products, the mangoes enter specialized peeling stations where steam jets loosen the skin before mechanical peelers remove it with minimal waste. High-definition cameras spot any imperfections, triggering air jets that push substandard pieces into separate channels. The perfect pieces continue to be automatic cutting machines that slice mangoes into consistent cubes, spears, or halves at speeds of 400 fruits per minute. Fruit destined for juice production follows a different path. These mangoes move through massive crushers that extract pulp while separating seeds and skin. The fresh pulp immediately flows through heat exchangers that flash pasteurize it at 185 degrees Fahrenheit for just 15 seconds, long enough to ensure safety while preserving flavor compounds and nutrients. The pasteurized pulp then enters massive homogenizers where extreme pressure, up to 5,000 psi, creates the smooth, consistent texture consumers expect. For premium clear juices, the homogenized pulp passes through ceramic filtration systems with pores as small as 0.2 microns, removing even the tiniest particles while allowing flavor molecules to pass through. For dried mango products, sliced fruit enters state-of-the-art, Freeze dryers, where temperatures drop to -40 degrees Fahrenheit before vacuum pumps reduce pressure to near zero. Under these conditions, ice crystals in the fruit sublimate directly from solid to vapor without passing through a liquid phase. This preserves the mango's cellular structure and delivers the characteristic light, crispy texture of freeze-dried products, while maintaining 97% of the original nutrients. The most advanced facilities now employ robotic packaging systems that adjust to different product types automatically. These robots can switch from filling juice bottles to sealing dried mango packages with minimal downtime, using vision systems to ensure perfect placement and fill levels. One modern packaging line can handle up to 250 containers per minute with just 2 human supervisors. Quality control continues throughout the journey. Inline spectrometers continuously analyze nutritional content and detect any unwanted compounds. Random samples undergo laboratory testing for microbial safety, while thermal imaging ensures packaging seals are perfect before products leave for distribution. The entire process, from receiving dock to shipping warehouse, can take as little as 4 hours for fresh products or up to 24 hours for more complex processed items. Every step is monitored by computerized systems that optimize for quality, efficiency, and sustainability. A far cry from traditional processing methods that often wasted up to 40% of each fruit. Part 4. Your Mango Farming Business Plan. Now let's transform knowledge into action with our step-by-step business plan for starting your mango farm with minimal investment. This practical roadmap has been developed based on successful case studies of farmers who began with limited resources but achieved remarkable success through strategic planning and execution. Step 1. Land assessment and preparation. Start small with 1 to 2 acres in a suitable climate zone. Based on 2024 agricultural economic data, even a single acre planted with high-density dwarf varieties can yield annual profits of $8,000 to $12,000 by year 5 with proper management. If purchasing land isn't feasible initially, consider leasing, an approach that reduces upfront costs by 70 to 80%, while still providing the security needed for perennial crops like mangoes. Many landowners are open to crop-sharing arrangements that require minimal cash outlay. Test soil quality using modern DIY kits that now provide results comparable to laboratory testing for basic nutrients. Prepare soil with locally sourced organic matter, which studies show can increase yields by 23% compared to chemical-only approaches while reducing long-term input costs by up to 40%. Building soil health from the beginning creates a foundation for sustainable profitability that chemical-dependent systems can't match. Establish water access through cost-effective solutions like rainwater harvesting systems, which can collect up to 600 gallons from just 1 inch of rainfall on a 1,000 square foot roof. Simple gravity-fed drip irrigation reduces water usage by 60% compared to flooding methods, saving both resources and expense. These water management strategies not only reduce costs, but also build resilience against increasingly unpredictable weather patterns. Step 2. Seedling selection and planting. Choose high-yield, disease-resistant varieties appropriate for your specific microclimate. New varieties like Early Gold and Compact 233, developed in 2023, produce fruit 30% faster than traditional varieties while requiring 25% less space. Selecting the right variety for your conditions can be the single most important decision in your mango farming journey. Source quality saplings from government nurseries at subsidized rates. Many agricultural development programs now offer grafted saplings at 50 to 70% below market prices to encourage new farmers. Data from successful orchards shows that each quality sapling increases lifetime production value by approximately $300 compared to unverified stock, making this an investment priority even on tight budgets. Implement high-density planting systems, which research shows can triple yields per acre without compromising fruit quality. Interplant with fast-growing crops like beans, peppers, or herbs during early years to generate income while trees mature. This intercropping approach can offset up to 90% of maintenance costs during the establishment phase, addressing the critical cash flow gap that causes many new farms to fail. Step 3. Cost-effective cultivation practices. Apply organic fertilizers made from kitchen waste and local resources. Recent studies from the Sustainable Agriculture Research Center show that properly composted organic matter can provide 80% of a mango tree's nutritional needs at less than 30% of the cost of commercial fertilizers. This approach not only saves money, but creates healthier trees with greater natural resistance to pests and diseases. Implement integrated pest management to reduce chemical expenses by up to 75%. Simple pheromone traps and beneficial insect habitats can reduce pest populations naturally with minimal investment. Monitoring techniques using smartphone apps can now identify potential issues before they become serious problems, allowing targeted interventions instead of costly preventative spraying programs. Create labor-sharing arrangements with community members. Cooperative farming approaches have shown to reduce individual labor costs by up to 65%, while improving harvest efficiency through knowledge sharing. Time banking systems, where members exchange work hours, have proven particularly effective for small-scale operations, eliminating labor costs during critical periods like harvesting. Step 4. Harvesting and initial market entry. Start with direct sales through farmers markets and social media. Direct-to-consumer channels now capture up to 400% more value than traditional wholesale markets. Recent research from the Direct Farm Marketing Association shows that consumers are willing to pay 30 to 45% premiums for locally grown mangoes with authentic farm stories, especially when they can connect directly with producers. Offer premium experiences like pick-your-own options. Agritourism revenues have increased by 117% since 2022, with consumers willing to pay entrance fees plus premium prices for fruit they harvest themselves. This approach eliminates harvesting labor while increasing per-pound revenue by up to 60% and creating valuable word-of-mouth marketing for your farm. Step 5. Scaling and value addition. Reinvest profits strategically based on data-driven decisions. Market analysis can identify which aspects of your operation yield the highest returns, allowing targeted expansion that maximizes growth with minimal capital. Successful farms typically reinvest 40 to 50% of early profits into expansion, growing 3 times faster than those taking maximum early withdrawals. Develop simple processing capabilities, starting with the products showing highest local demand. Small-scale processing equipment costs have decreased dramatically, with new tabletop options available for under $500 that can process up to 100 pounds daily. Starting with just one value-added product and perfecting it before expanding has proven the most successful approach for new entrants. Create compelling product branding that tells your unique farm story. Consumer studies consistently show that effectively branded agricultural products command 35 to 50% price premiums over generic equivalents, with minimal additional production costs. Your authentic story as a small-scale farmer is a powerful marketing asset that large corporate producers cannot replicate. We hope this comprehensive guide has illuminated the path to successful, affordable mango farming. Remember that every major producer started small, and with today's innovations, small scale can mean big profits. Stay tuned for more insightful episodes on modern agriculture. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for updates. Until next, keep growing with Smart Farming Inside.